Don't want to look like a wrestler, become a fat ass.
We're on right now, Scott Steiner, Dr. Chris Featherstone. So I wanted to start off with the Steiner Brothers were probably the most brutal team. When you guys got people in the ring, you know, people always said when they became smart, they're shooting. Were you?
No, we're just throwing guys around.
Yeah. I mean,
They couldn't do nothing about us.
yeah.
No,
yeah.
it was, we didn't hurt anybody.
Never hurt anybody.
Well,
All right.
a couple of enhancement guys, but they couldn't walk and chew gum, so
At the same time.
So,
At the same time.
it wasn't my fault.
Yeah. So Chris?
Along those lines, who's the toughest tag team you and Rick have ever faced?
Man, we wrestled everybody, but Road Warriors, Doom, you know, everybody's tough, you know.
So Road Warriors, though, history looks back at them and they said they were the innovators of that whole tough style. What do you take away from that?
I mean, they were definitely one of the private, you know, they were a great tag team.
Yeah.
So they were years before I were. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I remember watching them on TV when I was at college. Actually, my brother met them up in Verne Gagne's camp.
Yes, AWA.
So they were good guys, you know. Unfortunately, they're both gone. So
yeah.
But I like those guys.
So do you have a Road Warrior story you could tell us about Hulker Animal?
Hawk Animal.
Yeah.
Oh, one time I stole his boots. He has animals,
Animal boots, yeah.
and because he had small calves, you know.
Right, yeah.
So I kept him like 10 minutes before his ring match, you know. So he was all nervous. So he always made fun of his calves because everything else was so big.
Yes, I
you know,
remember.
little out of proportion, you know. But all those guys are great. Yeah.
Yeah, did you finally give them back to him?
Yeah, like 5 minutes before his match.
So he met 5 minutes before
Yeah.
the match. He must have been,
A little nervous.
you gerbil face, you wit. What did you, that's Hawk. What did you do? Do you do a Road Warrior imitation at all?
No.
Yeah, see, I can only do Hawk.
Right.
It's a, well, you know, Steiner. Chris?
You've been a body guy throughout your wrestling career. How important is it for wrestlers to really focus on being in good shape?
I think it's important. It's part of the package, you know. It's people, if there's some fat ass, you know, they can't, you know. I mean, how many fat asses do you see on professional sports?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not realistic. So if you don't want to look like a wrestler, become a fat ass. Everybody knows I hate fat ass.
I know you do. I've been around you a long time. Tell everybody what you're doing today. Not today, I mean these days.
Later on tonight. Oh,
Yeah, no, not later on tonight.
I'm just.
We have to kayfabe that.
Right.
Yeah.
No, my boy just signed with Virginia Tech.
Oh, that's great.
So
Tell us more about that.
they're actually in Switzerland right now,
Right.
playing some games. Mother boy plays for Jacksonville in Alabama. For Rich Rod, who used to be the coach at Michigan.
Right.
So he's doing good there. So just enjoying life, man.
That's great. Are you still in the restaurant business?
No,
Okay.
COVID killed all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might have
Welcome to the non-PG version of the Apter chat.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it ends up they're all anyways, you know. Come to find out, I hope everybody goes to jail. Because
Has Bron Breakker expressed his excitement being in WWE to you?
what's that?
Has Bron Breakker expressed his excitement of being in WWE to you?
Oh no, he loves it. Yeah, he has a good time there. I mean, when he was little, I mean, I've said this story before. He was watching me on Monday Night Raw or Nitro. Come over and cut my own interview on me. Get this. Come over with your own.
What-
No, he said fun.
If you could look in the camera and give him advice as his career is going along, what would you tell Bron Breakker?
Oh, I already told him to do what he does. Keep on copying my shit.
Yeah, so why is he not main roster yet?
Oh, they're just gonna wait to bring him up for when the time's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's better to go up there with every plan in mind and not just show up. So
Exactly what we were talking about on the drive here.
it's best for him to keep on learning. So they'll know when he's ready. I mean, I think he's ready now, but
He's your bad guy now. Should you give him the headgear?
I never wore headgear.
Chain.
Oh, chainmail?
Chain gear.
Who's gonna have to buy it?
So if you were the matchmaker, Bron Breakker now is in the main roster, either SmackDown or Raw. Who's the opponent? Who's the money opponent?
There's a lot of money opponents.
So like
with Seth,
Yeah.
Roman.
Yeah.
You know,
Is it wise to take somebody from the main roster and have them beat someone at NXT on NXT's own turf?
I don't. Yeah, it helps the brand out.
Right.
You know, that when from the main event roster comes down, it helps NXT. So I think that's their whole point.
Yeah. What do you think of, you were in WCW for so many years with Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
What do you think of what WWE has done with Dominik at this point?
I haven't seen a whole lot of it.
Okay.
But, from what I've seen, I was there at WrestleMania when backstage with Ray.
Right.
So, they're pushing him pretty good,
Yeah.
taking care of him.
Yeah, Ray's still around, still doing his thing. He still looks great.
Yeah, I knew Ray when he was like this.
Well, he still is.
That was a joke.
I got it. Chris, you have one last question?
Any other tag team that's on the horizon that you've picked out in pro wrestling right now?
Yeah, they don't. Besides the Usos, they really don't pay, attention to tag teams that much,
Why do you think that's the problem? Why do you think that's the case?
because it's economically better. You're paying two guys, actually four guys, to be in the match, So that was a great thing when I went to Segos. Is one of the reasons why, because they're paid more,
Yeah.
So,
The WWE has financial issues.
Yeah.
I don't think, no.
well, I mean that's the corporate line,
Right. Now, can I ask you for a favor that I love to do this with people?
Man, I'm not touching your wife anymore.
No, I told she's already been,
Okay.
You've been there already.
All right.
So look in the camera right now. Tonight, you in your prime are going to be taking on
Oh, Bill, you're not gonna make me do it with somebody else. Go
gonna
yourself. How about that?
okay. Well, this is again the PG version.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted you to cut a promo. You in your prime, cutting a promo against Harley Race, who is the current world champion.
Harley Race, go yourself.
Okay, well, this has been Bill Apter and Dr. Chris, and we've had a hell of a time with one of my favorite people, Scotty Steiner. We'll see you at the matches.